Hello, it's good to be back. Pinagpalang araw po sa lahat, and I'm hoping that we are all okay. So, matagal-tagal na rin po tayong hindi nagkaroon ng ganitong live stream sa ating Apologetics channel. So far, sa bagong page nito na Christianity Makes Sense, I think it's better for us na magkaroon tayo ng daily or let's say weekly na mga discussions. And I guess now is the time for us to present good case for Christianity and then present the reasons kung bakit yung mga arguments against Christianity ay hindi nagme-make sense sa reality. Well, kanina nga lang, ah, nagkaroon ako ng mahaba-habang mga dialogues sa isang skeptic na nagpapahayag talaga ng kanyang hatred against God, against Christianity, na hanggang ngayon, yan pa rin yung kanyang ginagawa. Katunayan, nagkakaroon sila ng kung ano-anong mga, let's say, mga so-called reasons kung bakit hindi raw totoo yung Christianity, bakit hindi raw totoo yung existence ng Diyos. Sa ngayon, kahit sa TikTok din, may mga ganyan na sa Facebook din, ganoon din. Medyo matagal-tagal na rin akong hindi nakagagawa ng mga reaction videos dun sa arguments ng mga Muslim friends natin. But for the meantime, since we are talking about our first ever topic for this month, which is concerning about atheistic worldview. So, nagkaroon ako ng question, is atheism a worldview? So, babasahin ko yung mga comments, no? At saka sabi ko nga, ang naging challenge ko nga doon sa isa, dumalaw siya kahit saglit sa live stream natin. Doon siya mag-present ng good reasons kung bakit ang tingin niya, fake news daw ang Christianity. Sa bagay, ang ating topic kasi ngayon is atheism a worldview. So, babasahin ko isa-isa yung mga comments. Sabi ni Ara, it's a cult. I don't know kung anong tinutukoy niya dito. Sabi naman ni Daniel, ang claim niya, atheism is the rejection in the belief of the existence of God. And yet, he also said, different atheists may have different worldviews. Eh, ang problema, what does it mean? So, ibig palang sabihin, marami palang uri ng atheistic worldview, so to speak. Kala ko ba isa lang? Pero sabi niya kasi, ang atheism daw ay rejection sa paniniwala na may Diyos, so to speak. So does he believe that? Well, I don't know for sure. Kasi tingnan nyo, sabi niya, ang atheism daw ay rejection sa paniniwala sa Diyos. Pero naniniwala ba siya doon? Does he believe that atheism is a rejection of the belief in God? Doon papasok yan. And paano niya nalaman na napakarami daw na worldview ang atheism? Kaya ang atheism ay worldview talaga. Ngayon, sabi naman ng isa, it's part of a person's worldview. People may share a similar atheistic outlook, but there may be big differences in the rest of their personal worldviews. Some atheists are politically left, others are right-wing. Pero namomroblema tayo dito. Bakit? So ibig pala sabihin, walang matatawag na solid foundation ang atheistic worldview. Doon papasok yan. They believe that atheistic worldview is just a rejection of a belief. So do they really believe that it is a rejection of belief? So nakikita niyo na po yung mga flaws mismo sa kanilang mga sinasabi. Sabi naman ni Monching, atheism is an individual choice, not a collective tenet. Ang problem, itanong po natin sa bawat atheist friends natin. Sige, kesyo, free-thinking atheist man yan, agnostic atheist man yan, whoever they were, they will tell you only one thing. They reject the fact that God exists. That's it. Ganun lang kasimple. Pwede rin, at saka yung sinasabi niya na individual choice lamang daw ang atheistic worldview, it can also be a collective tenet. And even if there are differences in some views of others like agnostic atheists, free-thinking atheists, mystic atheists, and so forth, isa lang yan eh. Ang kanilang paniniwala, ang kanilang belief, ang kanilang worldview, there's no God. This is not a simply individual choice. Pero kung tama rin, paano yung mga miyembro ng PATAS or Philippine Atheist and Agnostic Society? Iba-iba sila ng ng kanilang masasabing view. And yet at the same time, mga kaibigan, mga kapatid, they recognized the idea that God does not exist. Now, doon sa isa pang sa isa pang komento, sabi ni Gemar, erroneous daw yung tanong natin. Yung tanong na is atheism a worldview, erroneous daw. Pero ang malaking tanong, ano ang kanyang standard? Para sabing erroneous daw ang tanong na yan. Sabi pa niya, define your words first. Perhaps you will find that you don't understand anything you think you do. Personal attack na yata ito. Ay, okay. Bukod dito, yung ganyang sinabi ni Jemar, hindi po talaga argumento yan. Ad hominem na nga eh. I think yung taong nagkomento ng ganon, hindi niya maunawaan talaga ang point ng ating katanungan. Worldview ba talaga ang atheistic worldview? Yun po main contention. And by the way, shout out po kay Obsessed PhD Wannabe. O, kino-call out na natin po yung taong laging nagko-komento ng Christianity is fake news daw. Ngayon lang ako nakapag-ano ng ating live stream, so to speak, pero sabi ko nga, I don't know kung aabot ako ng 30 minutes, no? Tignan natin. Pero sana kung nabasa man lamang ito ni Neil, sana po magpakita siya. Sa bagay, next week naman meron tayong panibagong live stream. So, kung hindi man siya makapasok sa kasalukuyan dito sa live stream, actually, ito, pwede siyang pumasok dito. Pero kung hindi, sige fine. Actually, hinahanap ko pa rin yung live stream ng ating kaibigan na hanggang ngayon wala pa rin. Laging niyang iginigiit yung, o ipakita mo yung Diyos mo, ipakita. Which is, it doesn't even make sense dun sa kanyang pinaka-premise. Remember guys, ang kanyang argument, fake news daw ang Christianity. Ang malaking tanong, how did he know that? Pero may paliwanag, wala po siyang explanation. Nothing. As is, nothing. Kaya nga, nagtataka nga ako doon sa ilang mga skeptics nga. Lalo pagka may mga conversation. Sa bagay, di naman kailangan yung ganito lamang eh. Pwede naman yung mga simpleng discussion. Kahit halimbawa, kung nagkakape ka sa Starbucks, o kaya nagkita sa McDo, or whatever, tapos kumustahan, walang problema doon. Especially, kung malapit mo namang kaibigan, tapos nag-present siya ng kanyang reasons why he think God does not exist, ganon. Walang problema doon. However, kung yung mga ganyan na I think pwede kong ipakita yan yung naging convo natin doon kay Mr. Neil, actually, napaka-ironic nga po. na lagi pong dinedeklara na Christianity is fake news, Christianity is fake news, Christianity is fake news, Christianity is fake news. Pero anong rason? Yan ang dapat nating malaman. Kasi kung tutusin, kung talagang masasabi natin na may substance ang naturang argument o yung claim, dapat nasusuportahan yan. Like for example, why does he think that Christianity is fake news? Tinatanong nga siya Kaso, nothing. It's just nothing. Trolling na po kasi ang ginagawa minsan. Kaya di ako nagtataka kung bakit yung ilang mga Christian pages talagang binablock na lang. By the way, kasi sinasabi pa ng ating kaibigan na, oo, may live stream ako, ganito, ganito, pero wala siyang naisat na actual na live stream. Wala ni isa. Wala lang. Assumption. Sana nga, dito siya ngayon para magkaroon tayo ng pag-usap tulad yan. Especially, naka-post naman dito yung ating StreamYard para makapasok siya. Anyway, i-discuss na natin to. Worldview ba talaga ang atheism? You know what? A worldview is a set of propositions, beliefs, and assumptions that a person uses when relating to and interpreting the world around him. So, if the definition is not sufficient, i-consider natin yung sinasabi ng thefreedictionary.com na kung saan, according dito sa naturang definition, so ipakita ko lang dito para inyo po mapansin. Ayan. So, sinend ko muna dito. Ayan. The overall perspective from which one sees and interprets the world. A collection of beliefs about life and universe held by an individual or a group. So sa madaling sabi, pagka sinasabing worldview, ito po ay set ng mga propositions, paniniwala at assumptions na ginagamit ng tao when relating to and interpreting the world around him. So, ang atheistic worldview ba ay worldview? Yes. It is the Christian worldview to say that God exists, that He has given us our purpose, that we did not evolve, that there is right and wrong, which God reveals to us in the Bible. We Christians view the world through this basic perspective. So sa Christian worldview, we believe that God exists. We believe, based on actual evidence, that Jesus had risen from the dead. Actually, without realizing, atheism is a worldview because it deals with the same issue. Sinasabi God does not exist, that we determine our own purpose, that we evolve, that we develop our own morals. Ayan, papakita ko muna yung pinipinpoint na sinasabi natin. Ayan. At bukod dito, atheism, or should we say atheists, have answers to the same questions that Christians do concerning the world, purpose, morals, etc., that are based on their not being a God and the denial of God's influence in the world, morals, existence. So, ibig sabihin, whether they like it or not, ang atheistic ideology ay worldview, kahit tanggihan man. Pero syempre, some atheists might object and say that there is no book like the Bible from which they derive answers to various questions. Kaso nga lang, they derive their beliefs and assumptions within the perspective that God does not exist. Ibig sabihin, sige, fine. Mayroong different atheists na sasagot sa anumang mga katanungan. Depende doon. Pero, di ba ganun din yung sa mga Kristiyano, di ba? Pero alam niyo kung anong common denominator sa mga agnostic atheist, free-thinking atheist, mystic atheist, you name it. Alam nyo kung anong common denominator? Denial of God, no ultimate purpose in life, subjective moral values. Yan po ay mga bahagi ng atheistic worldview. Naalala ko yung sinasabi kasi ng ilang mga nagsasabing mga atheists, so to speak, na atheism is not a worldview. Gaya ng aking nabasa kanina na mga komento. However, whether they like it or not, it is still a worldview. Diba? It sounds like, you know what I mean? Kasi, tingnan nyo, halimbawa yung nag-claim na Christianity is fake news. Tinanong natin, ano ang rason kung bakit? Tapos bigla-bigla magtatanong, patunayan mo muna na hindi fake news ang Christianity. Even though we have many videos there, you can visit that, you can look at that. Ang problema po kasi ay ganito. Most of them does not like to answer these questions, especially kapag ang ginagamit natin mismo ay logic na. Kasi kung titingnan natin yung mga worldview questions, like the following, sige, i-insert ko na dito para makita nyo po yon. Dito kasi sinasagot ang mga katanungang ito. Like, ayan, what are we? Were we created or did we evolve? What is our purpose in life? Does God exist? From where do we derive our morals? Are there moral absolutes? Why is there suffering in the world? Yang mga questions na yan ay may kinalaman mismo sa worldview and whether our atheist friends like it or not, ang kanilang belief na wala raw Diyos, we can live a good life without God. Sabi nga ng isa sanay na ako mamuhay na walang Diyos, so to speak. 'Di ba? Kaya kung titignan po natin, in reality, atheism is worldview. Kahit ano pa man yung pagtanggi o kung ano-ano man na mga sasabihin ng mga atheist friends natin. They're not really dealing with the main issue. Why they think that Christianity is fake news? Why they think atheism makes sense in reality? Naalala niyo po ba sina Anthony Coconut or Lunabel or whatever from FB group ni Patas? Wala, nagrarant na lamang sila. Nagpo-post ng mga fake reviews, ganyan. But they did not even dare to answer the main point or the main question, so to speak. Why they think atheistic worldview makes sense in reality. Hindi po nila masagot-sagot. At bandang huli, most of them, they will attack strawman against Christianity. They even dare to attack these Christians personally. And yet they will claim that their worldview is true. Ganun po ka-inconsistent ang claims na yan. But you know what? Kung tama talaga ang kanilang argument, they must have to present it. That's it. They must have to present it, kumbaga. Hindi puro kung ano-ano lang. Kaya nga dun, to end this up, na yung mga chat ba na Basta ganun ang sinasabi. Christianity, sorry for that. Christianity is fake news. Why? Walang explanation. That's what really happened there. They're not doing any good reasons para patunayan ang kanilang argumento. Well, that's all for our first live stream. Ang next na i-discuss natin, bakit nagtanong din kasi ako, why they reject Christianity? Bakit nila ni-reject ang Christianity, so to speak? Anong rason? Yan ang ating analyze, yan po ang ating i-analyze sa ating next live stream. So that's all for now. I hope sana mapanood din ito ni Mr. Neil. O, call out ka dito. And I recommend you to do your homework. Not just saying Christianity is fake news then, walang rason. Wala dapat ganun. Huwag ganun. Kumbaga, nag-aaral po tayo dito. We must have to analyze both sides. Okay? So, yan lang po muna sa oras na to. See you on our next live stream. Good day to all of you.